Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing Allie X third EP, Super Sunset. Before we get started, I want to remind you that this is simply my opinion on the album, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Allie X is back a year after the excellent Collection 2, and this time it's the third entry into her already pretty awesome discography, and this new release is called Super Sunset, and it contains 8 tracks including an intro and an interlude, which makes for a fast-paced album that lasts about 22 minutes, which is the shortest I've heard from her, but it is also one of the most intriguing and coherent one as well. Super Sunset comes along with a visual and musical universe that, while still sounding very much like an Allie X release, still feels like a new persona has taken over, actually multiple ones, and also more like a city has taken over, and here it is particularly the city of LA, and that's why the visuals we got for this album are really interesting, and especially the music video for Not So Bad in LA, I highly recommend you watch it. Now, this EP is basically a mix of retro pop and previous works so amazing, and it definitely comes with a strong concept from the personas to the fascination with the city of LA and the attitude of people living there, which isn't without reminding me of Marina and the Diamonds' Electra Heart, because it dealt with the same themes. Although musically speaking, both albums for me have nothing in common, because once again, Allie X comes back with a very appealing and charismatic album that doesn't compromise her sound and ideas, and I had such a blast with this EP, and especially after the past week that has been an incredible week for female singers, and for me, it has been a total blessing to be able to listen and review so many of them. And Super Sunset opens with an intro that uses a typical elevator music, which made me chuckle a bit because just with these 37 seconds, I just got the mental image of what this EP was going to be like. And it is indeed a study of lifestyle, of a way of living, a social study, and especially the main promotional track, Not So Bad in LA, illustrates all of this quite well. And among all of the chaos, there's a stillness in this EP that feels invigorating. Like on the song Little Things, there's these lyrics that I really like, when she says, "When the world outside is out of control, like my mind, I take it all in stride." And I think it reflects a lot of what can happen in our lives, and especially nowadays when we have social media as 24 hours, 7 days out of 7, and many things can happen in our personal lives as well, and most of the time we keep going. I also really love how once again the lyrics on this album is so sharp, and it really is what Allie X does best, and there's always a lot to relate to and think about beyond the pop facade of the melodies, and there's so much depth to her music, and for me Super Sunset really illustrates all of this really well. If I had to nitpick a little bit, I would say some songs on this EP do sound a bit similar to other ones from her previous works. Like for example, Can't Stop Now. Every time I listened to it, I was like, it reminds me of another song she made. And then I checked back Collection 2 and Lifted. I listened to it and I was like, oh, this share a lot of similarities together, especially melody-wise, and that's really the only one I was like, it really reminds me of something else. But I mean, it's really a nitpick. Like, the song is great, and I actually feel like Can't Stop Now feels more sharp, which I really like as well. Overall, I had a great time listening to Super Sunset. It's another great addition to her discography, even though, like I said, it sometimes feels like it's very close to her previous works, so if you enjoy Collection 2, then you will enjoy this one just as much. But it does bear similarities, but there's still so much to love and appreciate about this new one, and I love the fact that it's an album that makes you think a lot, that has a very strong visual identity as well. And that's why I give it 4 stars. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to tell me what you think of Super Sunset down below, and I'll see you next time.